Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Rebel Rob. Been a minute, I know. But I have to address some things, man. I got to. I've been hearing on the news and seeing on the news a lot about Kanye West visit to the White House and talking with the president, and everybody's dissing him. I mean, everybody's straight dissing him. We got folks from Steve Harvey Morning Show, Nephew Tommy. All those guys are straight dissing him, talking about he's mental, he's deranged, he's crazy. You got other celebrities, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, all of these folks want to come out and preach that same narrative. It's like some little sheep. There's something wrong with Kanye because he like Donald Trump, because he's okay with Donald Trump, because he's okay with the president. Is he not supposed to like the president because you don't like the president? I've been around celebrities a long time. I've been out with the Falcons. I've been out with stars. I've been out at the same events with people, celebrity people, even those that weren't celebrities that thought they should have been celebrities. All of them have the same mental, the same idea that because of their status, because of how much paper they got, that they need to, or they should have the ability to live a certain life, to talk to people a certain way, to think certain things. And everybody always wants to go back to Donald Trump on the bus, talking about he should have the right, should be able to, grab a woman by the coochie. Y'all know what he said. And everybody got into this big uproar. Mainstream news got into this big uproar because look, Donald Trump doesn't like women. No, I'm sorry, but he does. He might like them a little too much. Or he doesn't respect women because he said that. Do you know how much stuff I done heard from people, from those same celebrity types that I told you about, that said they ain't see nothing wrong with that because that's their normal conversation? It's just that Donald Trump got caught on tape saying it. All these guys, all these people have groupies following after them, but then you got these same groupies that want to lash out against Donald Trump and stuff. Whatever the case. If you don't like the man, you don't like the man. I care less, but he's the president, whether you voted for him or not. And that's the bottom line. So let's go back to Kanye. So you don't like Kanye because Kanye likes the president. That's so childish. That is so childish. For those of us that are parents, that is childish, because you would not tell your child to dislike somebody because one of their friends dislikes that person or has beef with that person. That is childish. Y'all some grown people, and that's childish. Y'all need to wake up. But instead of waking up, you want to be sheep. You want to believe all this crap y'all see on mainstream news when the economy. Listen here, man. Listen here. I didn't like Bush. I didn't. Everybody that knows me knew when Bush was president at that time, know how much I spoke against Bush. Then Obama ran for president. I voted for him. I had been taught, just like other black folks, to vote Democrat all my life. Once I turned 18 and began voting, I was told to vote Democrat. And that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I voted for Gore, but Bush won. I talked about him with this whole 9/11 thing, and those that know about the truth behind 9/11 knows all the truth that I done spoke out about 9/11. If not, go on down and watch some of the videos. So, or at least one, I think I transferred one to this channel. So, now Obama became president, so I voted for Obama. I voted for him twice. And, I didn't look at the fact. I'm like, I'm voting for the black president. And that was it. You had a lot of sheep that voted for Obama for the same reasons. Because he's black and we black. So we got black folks supposed to support black folks. But you know what? When he got in office, what did he do for black people? And I asked black people this today. What is it that Obama did for black people besides giving y'all behinds an Obama phone? What did he do? Did he give you money? No. Did he give you tax breaks? No. Did he cause you to have to pay more taxes? Yes. Did he give you Obamacare? Yes. Did he lie about things pertaining to Obamacare? Yes. Were you able to keep doctors? No. Did your premiums go up? Yes. even though he said they wouldn't. Did your deductibles go up? Yes, even though he said they wouldn't. Obamacare was a complete sham. It was, whether you like it or not. I know people that lost their jobs because small businesses could not afford to keep people hired or employed because of Obamacare, because of what it was costing them. And so they had to let people go to stay within those guidelines, to stay within that block, to make things affordable for them. If you have a business, you don't want to lose money. You want to make money. That's the bottom line. So if you got to cut, you got to cut. Obamacare was a lie. What did Obama do for black people? Still waiting. HBCU was trying to get money out of him 8 years. Never got it. 8 years. Trump got in office, they asked for the money, but within 3 months of him being president, taking office, he gave them the money. So what's up with that? If Trump could do it, why couldn't Obama do it? Ask black people that. All the time. And they have crickets. It's crickets. And it's ridiculous. Y'all want to sit up here and criticize Trump? Okay, because you don't like what he said about the wall. Well, we do need a wall. We can't have our borders wide open for people to just walk over here. And people are walking over each and every day, causing crimes, doing crimes. And yes, Obama had deported them back, but he allowed them to come back. There was no vetting process. The ICE, all these people, Border Patrol, all these people said that there's no process in place to properly vet people. And they're coming over here. There's nothing in place to properly keep these people away. And so Trump started talking about the wall. You want to criticize him for the wall. Trump started saying that we need processes in place to make things better and safer for American people. You want to criticize him for that. When, I'm sorry, he came in enforcing the same things that Obama already had in place. You want to sit up here and criticize this man for separating families? I'm sorry, but that stuff was already in place when Obama was in office. All Trump did was come in enforcing that, and then he began to change that. But anyway, y'all don't want to hear about that because that's the truth. Y'all sheep want to stay asleep. If I was preaching that junk, then y'all would be, oh, yeah, I agree with you. But no, since I'm speaking against the narrative, y'all had an issue with it. And so let's get back to Kanye. So Kanye, and the reason I keep talking about Trump, because that's why y'all don't like. That's why y'all don't like Kanye. That's why y'all have issues with Kanye, because he likes Trump. He's cool with Trump. He has no issues with Trump. Just like Candace Owens. Smart, intelligent sister gets on TV and just blows these fools out the water. Because y'all want to sit up here and try to criticize Trump, want to try to criticize Kanye. Y'all want to sit up here and tell me that, yo, Rob, you shouldn't sit up here and you shouldn't criticize the president because he black and you black. I'm sorry. I got a whole lot of black people criticizing and talking about and straight dissing and insulting and degrading Kanye. And he black. And they black. See, you don't want to hear it when it comes around to you, but you want to lash it out. Okay. All you little butthurt crybabies, you make me sick. I'm so sick and tired of it. You want to talk about Kanye because he got that Make America Great Again hat. Because why? It represents who put it on first? Trump. So once again, we're led back to Trump. You don't like Trump, so therefore you don't like anybody who says that Trump is okay or anybody that doesn't have any issues with Trump. I ain't saying Trump perfect because he's not. None of us are. You all have something that you're dealing with. We all do. You want to sit up here and try to crucify Trump? You want to sit up here and try to crucify Kanye? What do you have in your eye? You want to talk about the speck in their eye? While ignoring the log, while ignoring this big splinter that you have in your own eye. You want to sit up here and try to talk about somebody else or straight diss somebody else? Y'all black celebrities are the people that we look up to. And y'all want to sit up here and tear down another man? So yeah, you want to point out his faults? That was my issue with people, especially when it was the election time. Everybody trying to point out Trump faults because he talk about people. Ooh, you ain't never talked about nobody. You ain't never said nothing degrading against somebody. You perfect? You holy? Huh? I ain't think so. Everybody has certain prejudices in their minds because of the way they grew up, because of their environment. What Kanye is saying is that you need to tear yourself away from all of those prejudices and speak to each other in love. Why can't you do that? You want to tear this man down because he supports the president that you don't like. Well, I'm sorry. Get your butt hurt behind up and suck it up. You ridiculous. That is just totally childish and ridiculous. I'm gonna sit up here and talk about this man. This man's a genius. This man's a genius. He's an entrepreneur. And those are the people that we should be supporting. Black people who are successful entrepreneurs and duplicating what they've done so that we will be successful. But instead of doing that, you want to sit up here and talk about this man. You want to sit up here and say the Republicans, this, the Republicans, that. I'm sorry, but it was the Democratic Party that fought for slavery. It was the Democratic Party that wants you dependent on government, that will rather have mothers single so that you can stay on welfare and food stamps than have you dependent on yourselves or have you independent. They would rather have you dependent on government, a slave. No, you're no longer in physical shackles out there picking cotton. No, but they still want you a slave. As many times you want to talk about Trump and all this stuff and the white supremacists and all this stuff, this man then disown them, then straight diss them for years. So many times. He had to do that junk so many times during the campaign. And you want to support Hillary? You want to support Hillary? Come on now. Do y'all even do any research at all? Do you know that her family clan members, her granddaddy was a grand wizard? Come on, man. Do y'all do any research? Do you know that her and her husband, Bill, the first black president, we'll get on that in a second, said that black people told celebrities this, black celebrities this, that black people were only good enough to get them coffee. Do you know how many times they use the N-word to black people? Years. But you want to ignore that. You want to sit up here and talk about Trump. Black people only good enough to get them coffee. Now, what if Trump was to say some junk like that? You would straight crucify that man. You would never let him live another day if you heard him say some stupid junk like that. But Hillary gets a pass, just like she got a pass on the emails about she got a pass on destroying evidence. She gets the pass. It's okay for her, right? Anyway, we ain't getting on that. We on Trump and Kanye. And so Kanye says that Kanye said that when he put the hat on, make him feel like Superman, because that was his favorite superhero, Superman. Dun, 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 dun. If that's the way it make him feel, that's the way it make him feel. You want to know why it makes him feel like that? Because he's able to speak against the narrative. CNN, especially CNN, NBC, MSNBC, all these little farts calling themselves mainstream media. Sit up here and they report the same narrative. The same narrative, tell the same stories the same way. They read from the same script. And folks say, Rob, you need to watch CNN instead of watching Fox News. Because Fox News only say good things. No, Fox News say the good stuff and they say the bad stuff. About Trump, they tell it the way it is. Oh, man, you shouldn't watch Hannity, man. You shouldn't even listen to Hannity. Why? Because he tell the truth? Oh, man, this whole Kavanaugh thing, man, you shouldn't even support that. I'm sorry, man. The lady said that he did something a long time ago, and the witnesses that she brought forth couldn't even corroborate her story. If you got a child and somebody come and say that your child did something without any proof, you're going to tell them to get out your face. You're going to tell them to kick rocks. And that's exactly what happened to her. Oh, sorry, man. We're sorry this happened to you, but we're trying to work with you. But the fact that all of these witnesses that you say were at the party, some say they weren't at the party. All of them can't collaborate. All of them, not one. all of them can't even collaborate your story. Where's your evidence? But yet you get these actors, these George Soros paid actors, to go to the Senate hearings and stuff like that, and cause all this disruption. Anyway, we ain't talking about that. We talking about Kanye and Trump. So Kanye speaks against the narrative. Saturday Night Live told him to take his hat off. TMZ told him to take his hat off. And instead of doing so, he rebelled. Just because somebody tell you to do something don't mean you have to do it, especially if you're a grown doggone man. Especially if you're a grown doggone woman. Just because somebody tell you to do something, you're supposed to comply? I don't think so. I ain't answering that. I'll call you back. I don't think so. So, and therefore, also 2+. Listen here, man. It's simple. We should not be tearing this brother down because he speaks against the narrative. If y'all want to know what the opposite of the narrative is, look at the narrative and just think the opposite of it. Look at the narrative and do some research. Look at what they're telling you, and once you research what they're telling you and actually look into what they're telling you, you'll see that they lying to you. But instead of doing that, y'all good sheep just take whatever you're fed and just walk along. They say walk to the left, you walk to the left. They say go through this door, you go through that door. Kanye is like, you telling me to go to the left. Why? Why do I need to go through that door? That's not the door that leads to prosperity. This one over here is. See, and then let me tell you something. Broad is the gate. Broad is the gate. Broad is the road, narrow is the gate. There's a big road that people are going down. Sheep that you're going down is going to lead to your destruction. It's leading to your destruction. It's led to so many destruction. Only that narrow road, that narrow gate, is where a few people go and find salvation. Now, I'm not saying that Donald Trump is God. No, I'm not. Don't even start thinking some stupid junk like that. What I'm saying is that don't believe all this crap that they tell you on the news. Black people are waking up. You have a whole lot of black people that support Trump and that support Kanye, but you won't see that on CNN. You won't see that on NBC and ABC and CBS. No, you don't see that because why? They run the same scripts. They run the same narrative. And anybody that speaks against that narrative, that exposes their lies, is a threat. Someone that exposes their lies, they call crazy. Then aren't they calling Kanye crazy? They're getting these old stupid people on the air to report that Kanye is crazy. They get these radio hosts. I listened to Steve Harvey in the morning. I listened to him yesterday. He wasn't there, but Nephew Tommy and whatever the other man was, I can't remember his name. Guy from Drumline. Anyway, watch the movie. You'll see what I'm talking about. Pretty much the whole staff, the whole morning staff, sitting up dissing Kanye, talking about he crazy, he off his meds, he bipolar, and all this. Man, get out of here. When they want you to look crazy, they will make you look crazy, and they will do it when you speak against and do stuff that's against what they say. They will do it. They have done it, and they will continue to do it. They are doing it. Wake your behinds up. You want to know where I stand? You want to know where I stand? I stand with Kanye. This is your boy, Rebel Rob. Continue to love yourself, love each other, stay flat, and wake your behinds up. Let's go.